really do like the bale grazing. Well, that's an ongoing theme. Those cows always get out. We'll go out there, move the wire like we do always. So we're gonna go feed the cows. Let's look at a few more rows. It's gonna watch. You might fall over there. Well, when I set the camera up, it's just over 9 minutes. So anyways, the cows were in. You can see where the cows were. This is where all the bale grazing was so far. Today is January 22nd. And I've had some people ask me, sorry, sun's in your eyes. I've had some people ask me, well, aren't you worried about waste? Well, not really. And we'll come and see here, like this is where the last group of hay was here. Yeah, I got a little bit of waste. The other factor I want to look into, does it cost to feed these cows per day? That's what I'm looking at. So we got 80 cows, 5 bales here at $65 a bale. And I look at what I could sell these bales for. So, you know, right now we're running about 65. But the other factor, if I had to buy the bales, so at $65 a bale, now I'm looking at what did it cost me to take the twines off, and the bales were here, so it took me maybe, everything said and done, probably about maybe 6 hours, and I think I'm being fairly generous, 6 hours to set these bales up here. So I got to factor that in, my time, the tractor, and you know, if I look at my time, I'm going to give myself $20 an hour for that, and also the tractor. It's an older tractor, but still, you know what? I'm going to give that tractor and the loader $100 an hour. Only reason is if I have to rent one, so we're getting paid on that. And this here is organic matter that's going to stay on our field. I don't have to buy it; it's here already. So, and being here, you know, I came here with the truck. Yard site's not very far away. The truck is warm. Didn't have to take the tractor out. Take the twines off. These twines will be very, they'll be frozen on there. So all I do is take the portable reel and I wind up this wire up here. So I'll wind it up just like I did on the other side. We'll go to the other end. I'll take each fence post with me as well. And then when I go back, when I go back, I'll go to the other row there, because I've got 2 wires here. So I've got this one set up. That one I just took down. So this one, the one I just took down right now. You can see the cows are in here now. And there was a wire set up already, and then I set up the other wire. I had to walk back anyways, so it's so you can see where Willie is. I tied up the wire up to the other wire there, just walk back. Snow's deep here. And I went and put the 5 fence posts in each bale. Really don't need to, I guess, but I did it. So then I walked back and just tied it up there. It's just all of a sudden, if the cows do break into these 5 bales, there's a wire here already. Or when I do take that one down, they can just automatically come in, and they'll be at that's as far as they're gonna go. So anyways, it's I really look at what the cost is, and there's a section here, you can see where those bales are. I have not fed anything here. Once when we feed all these bales, then I'm going to start trailing bales out here that they can come out to here and they can eat the hay, eat that feed here. I think the same thing, I'm just going to drop maybe a couple of bales every day. We got a lot of round bale silage, I need to use that up. I remember a few years ago, I think I fed him in the yard for 10 days, and Puppy doesn't want to stay there. That's fine. You can walk home. So anyways, that's the deal while we do it. Then it'll be surprising the grass production that we'll get out of there as well. It's we're adding fertility to our field, not just the manure but also the urine as well. And I tell you, that's probably one of the hardest workout is walking through that snow, and so I don't have to go to the gym. So anyways, that's you know, if I have to go out and feed bales here 5 bales every 2 days, well, I know that'll probably take me a good hour and a half. And if we were looking at the tractor costs an hour, you know, $100 an hour, it's 150 bucks, and then myself 20 bucks an hour. That's just the wage that I look at it. In case I have to get somebody to work here, you know, I would have to pay them that. I just want to see where my numbers are in the spreadsheet. So anyways, that's why I do the bale grazing. And before I used to put the round bale rings around them, but now I don't do it anymore because it's you know, you kind of get about the same wastage. Someone's excited. What I'm doing here is I'm giving them bale of silage and giving them one every day now. And I'm almost done the bale grazing. I got another 1, 2, 4, 6. I got about maybe a week or so. And what I'm doing is there's a lot of snow in this area here. So I'm taking the bales so that the cows will eat here, and then what they'll do is they'll tramp all this snow down, and then I can drive with the tractor, because what my goal is, I got to get some more hay. I got trailer hay here. Look at that crazy thing doing there. What I will be doing is, since I only have a 2-wheel drive tractor, the cows are actually going to work for me. They're going to tramp all this snow down. It's going to freeze underneath there, and then what will happen is I got to bring hay from over there, from that pile. It's not very far from here, and I could feed the cattle out there, but I want to bring them here. I want to bring more fertility onto this field here. So we're going to just do that. It's not going to be very far for me to haul it anyway, so I'll just make a trail with the snowblower. So anyways, I got cows that are still getting up. They never gave me this issue last year. Only a handful. I'm wondering if it's my wire. Could be my wire. But what I'm going to do is I got some empty round bale feeders. These bales are going into the round bale feeders. See, these cows got to finish this bale up. They're just a little bit too fussy. Fussy cows. I've got all my bales set up for the bale grazing. We have almost completed the whole section already of feeding. I just fed the cows a bale of round bale silage, and so frustration is really kicking in here. Is I have the cows that are getting into the bale grazing. There was one bale that was left here in the round bale feeder. I wasn't feeding them in the round bale feeders. I just brought the round bale feeders this week because what's happening is the cows seem to be climbing in and getting in, and not all of them. Got a small percentage that is not respecting the wire, and if there's, like I said, they can still, there's still some pretty good feed. There's some real good feed in here. So I'm almost done with the bale grazing, so we're going to start putting into round bale feeders. But the other thing that's happening, we're starting to get some mild weather. And with the mild weather is snow starts to melt and starts getting watery, and so does all the hay out there. Gets and the cattle don't really care for wet, moist hay when it's wet, so it's kind of going a little bit to waste. So I'm coming here with the tractor, and then after these bales are done, I got to go up over there. I got a stack of bales out there. I'm going to trailer them in here, and I want to bring the bales out here because I want to fill this field up with a little more fertility, and because this is one of our hay fields. If we can do that, and we increase the soil health here too, well, that's a benefit. It might take me a little bit more time because now I got to go with the tractor, and before I could take maybe, it would be 20 minutes from the shop, come here, feed the cows, come here, feed the cows, come in, and the cows will be fed within 20 minutes. It's now it's going to take me a little bit longer. Might take me an hour or so, but I'm going to bring I'll bring a few more bales. That you know, 5 bales is lasting every 2 days. Well, we're going to add some more cows into this, so we're going to probably bring another couple of round bale feeders here so that we have for a few days, for 2 days, maybe 3 days. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I want to fill this up with as much fertility as I can. There's a bit of a ridge here. Next month it's going to start getting a little mild, so what I can do is I can feed them up on the ridge here, and even if they punch the soil up, it doesn't matter. I got a disc, I can disc it up or plow it up. We'll see what happens. It's so the cows are near spreader. Well, I got the snow blower hooked up over here, and I need to make a trail. So I got to make a trail up over there to those bales. Those bales we're going to feed to the cows, because the cows are almost running out of they're almost running out of hay out of the bale grazing. I still got for a few more days, but we're supposed to get some mild weather, so I thought what I was going to do, make a trail. And also what I'm doing is I'm hoping that the sun will get to the dark spot to the grass here, so then we can might even melt some of the snow. And I think later on I'm going to take a few bales. The twines are hard. The twines don't come off very easy because it's frozen. I'm going to take the bales and I'm going to dump them, and that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm working on right now. So it's been a couple of days later. Behind me is what I cleared here. What I'm actually looking at right now is on the top of the bales. I want to see if there's any snow on top of the bales, and this looks like it's pretty good. Reason being is what I want to do is make sure some of the snow is off here, so it's a lot easier to take the twines off. And I got a little bit here, but I think this will all come off. Second row, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these bales and I'm just going to pile them up over here so that I can, so the snow can actually come off them. So that's what I'm actually going to work on right now. Okay, well that should help. I brought, got 5 bales here. You know, you can see that it's how it's melting in here. Get that sun, have the power. You can see how much snow we have here too. Yeah, but I think what I should do is I should take these bales out. If we get any snow, south wind, we could blow over here and drift everything up in here. So I think I'm okay for a few days. We're not expecting any storms here for a few more days. So anyways, we'll see what happens. afternoon and we're feeding cows. No Saturday, still Saturday morning. Got Jordan with the quad here. I got 5 bales of hay in the back. Since our bale grazing's all done, we're starting to feed cows. Look at all the snow that we have over here. Because it was blowing in from the north, and look, it all blew everything in there. I'm still going in here with the tractor and picking up the bales, so I'm pretty pleased about that. But look at this, like this stuff is 4 feet high out here. I don't mind the dogs here, they keep me company, but it's kind of tough to see what I need to see the hitch down. I need to see the hitch down there. I know what helps. I open the window and he just goes down. Now, always happens, we get a little bit of snow. Now the tractor's a little bit higher than what the hitch is. I'm gonna try something here. See if I can spin down a little bit. There we go. Oh, that's using our minds or what? It worked. Manure, and it's like little stones. Everything is frozen now, so it's a little bit rough, so you want to be careful. You don't want to be driving too fast. If you drive too fast, you're going to break something, and if you break something, then it's going to cost you. So yes, I kind of take it easy. And that's like probably another flaw of feeding cattle out in the field. I really do like the bale grazing. Normally we would have, if the bales were set up here, then I just have to move the round bale feeders, but I have to go get the bales, and it's cold right now. Like, I'm warm in a cab, but I could be doing something different and wasting my time here. So when I was cutting twines, I didn't need big gloves. Now it's cold. We're going to cut the twines off. Looks like a crossover here. So what happens now, I'm going to pull these twines off, and probably some of the hay is going to come off with it too. So that's the other factor, that if I would have did this in the fall, wouldn't have lost the hay. But anyways, it is what. See how much we pulled off already. The other thing, there was no snow when we took the twines off the bales, and the twines came off so nicely. Now, but Oh boy. And that's the other thing too, is you weigh probably about 10 pounds more. You gotta take your winter coveralls on, then you gotta take your winter boots, and then you gotta walk through some of the snow, and yeah. I could have probably used Bale Grazing for another 3 more weeks. I've done it up in April. He gave me a massage, nice. So anyways, we are gonna hook up the trailer, get out of here, and I'm gonna go do some feeding up in the yard now. So I'm gonna show you some stuff here. I know you might think it's gonna be gross, but whatever comes out of the cow's back end, look at how that stuff is steaming right now. And this was probably yesterday, frozen. So that's what you're kind of driving on, a bunch of small little rocks here. See? Yeah, so that's the other thing why you don't want to be driving around so much, because it's not easy on these tires. Oh, I'm getting back in. It's cold out here. So anyways, I really like Bale Grazing. If we had some nicer weather, I would have taken more twines off the bale, set it up, and it's for me to go get the trailer, unhook, and that is I was in the house about an hour ago, so it's 10:44, so it takes me about an hour. And this will be good for 2 days, so half an hour each day. I'm just Bale Grazing. From when I get into the shop, I gotta do some other little chores. 25 minutes. And that's just myself, not the expense of the fuel tractor, and not getting worked up and not using as much energy either. I'm gonna have to eat another 1/3 of ground beef today to recoup that. It's a good thing I raised some cows. Some of you are going to be saying, "Why do you kill your cows?" Well, for people to live in the world, raising livestock. Remember, we are raising livestock for food. Reality. So enjoy your McDonald's burger, your Whoppers, your Burger Kings, Wendy's, all the above, and meatballs. And see you in the next video. Where does your meat come from? Thanks a lot for watching.